What are the things that you do, put together to help these children cultivate this culture? How you catch their attention right from the very start?
From when I was younger, I'd always had a dream to go into secondary schools. I had a belief that most of our character development is done in those 6 years. We met in secondary school, and I'm sure that there'll be people who are our classmates watching us, and they'll be like, I'm not surprised. I knew Bigemi would be like this. I'm not surprised. I knew Toyin would be like this. So it just shows that we're starting to form character then. So I had that vision with some friends of like minds, and we were going to go into schools, but that never saw the light of day. We wanted to be able to go into just 1, just 2, and teach boys how to be respectful of girls, teach girls how to understand that boys think differently, act differently. So we end this boy-girl rivalry in most schools, right? So we wanted to have all those conversations, help them understand, demystify sex education, have it in a practical but useful way, so they are not hearing it for the first time from a boy or from a man somewhere. Whether they are girl children or boy children. So Boys Lead Foundation, I'll start with that, is focused on boys. And why did it attract me to accept to be a board member? Not only is it run by someone I consider a brother who has shown consistency in character and focus on boy children, I think I was seeing a pattern. And I'd share if you would have me share. It is the fact that I noticed that I'll go to award ceremonies and they'll say best in this, best in that. There will be like 10 girls and 2 guys. Overall best in this set. I went to my daughter's school, and from just 1 to SS2, overall best were girls, top 2 in everyone. I think sprinkle 1 or 2 boys in between. And I remember even the men beside me raised that concern. So I have started to see a pattern. Boys talk in the shadows, in small groups. They intimidate when they're in groups. When they're alone, they're shy and somewhat timid to come forward. Girl children are taught, speak up, look in people's faces. Because there used to be a time where the girl child had disadvantage, and still does in some ways. So there's push and drive. There are many girl foundations, people working on building character and poise in girl children. So that's what made me align with Boys Lead. I saw someone who is willing to mentor boys into wholesome men. That's big. And I loved it. And so we are doing awesome work, and not just in Nigeria. And I look forward to an opportunity for us to impact even more boys. Now to Covered Foundation, Covered Heritage Foundation. It started with an idea between Ayomide and I. Ayomide Faston is my co-chair. And we were just having a random conversation about children, our passion for them, and how we want to instill values in them early. And so it was like that dream of that little girl I used to be was coming alive again, only advanced and with a bigger audience, right? So we discussed and we said, you know what? Let's hold the first meeting. What do we want to do? We simply want to demystify faith to children, so that it's relatable and they realize they can be cool and know Jesus. Because sometimes that's the problem with my young friends. They want to be cool and they don't want to have to
feel like it's not attributed to
so it's not really so cool, right? So you have to teach them how to be, and also understand that sometimes your stance may make you unique, not disadvantaged. In a good way. They see it like a disadvantage, right? But it's making you stand out, and then people are drawn to your light. Even people, mocking you, mimicking you, they hide behind their back and admire your boldness. Very true. So instilling all of that into them and helping understand their day-to-day issues. I've been at different teenage camps as well. In my church, former church in Lagos, we used to camp children in a separate place during summer. And they'll be with us for 5 to 7 days. And what we are simply doing is waking up, sleeping every day with them, having a curriculum. They will fast. You say, oh my God, but they do it. And we will dance and pray and praise God. And they manifest awesome gifts in the spirit, because the other things that distract them at home are not there. No screen, no phone, no TV. It's just us and all the spiritual activities mixed with fun as well. So yes.